Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the RDA. Mr. Harry Maguire's performance, mainly from the Burnley game, but I want to talk about Harry Maguire in general because this is a big and constant problem we seem to have. And this is why he's probably one of the worst players we have ever had as Manchester United. The worst captain we have ever had at Manchester United. Some would say probably the worst defender in the whole league, maybe even the Championship League, because we'd probably take some defenders over Harry Maguire. Let's be honest. I mean, if I had to just ask you at the top of your head who's the worst defender you could think of, we'd probably meme it and say Phil Jones, isn't it? As United fans. But then you think about it, Phil Jones came back after not playing a game in who knows how long. Came in and played against Wolves and performed better than my Harry Maguire has ever done in a United shirt. So tells you everything you need to know about Mr. Harry Maguire. You know, this is a player, one, overpriced, two, very protected by the media because of his nationality being English, and three, he's always been a failure in his whole career. You know, 4 relegations, 80% loss rate in semi-finals. You know, it just nothing but negatives from Maguire. You know, positives is he hits the ball with his large head. That's about it, and he does nothing with it. You know, does absolutely nothing with it. Then you look at the Burnley game. It just sums up Harry Maguire. He played the full 90. No goals, no assists. It is what it is. 1 clearance as a defender. No block shots. And he could have blocked one. If he blocked one, heck, we would have probably not conceded against Burnley. 0 interceptions. Again, this is a defender. Captain of Manchester United talking about centre-back. 1 tackle. Got double passed 1 time. And the 1 time he got double passed, we conceded a goal. Only 2 out of 5 ground duels won. Aerial duels won. 3 out of 3, which you expect with his fat head. You know, you would expect that. Fouls 1, possessions lost 13, fouled once, offside once, and that offside was a disallowed goal towards us because Varane scored, and it wasn't allowed because of guess who? None other than our very own Harry Maguire. Touches the ball 66, accurate passes 82%, no key passes, 1 cross which went nowhere. 4 accurate long balls out of 10, and people brag out about his distribution from the back, and he had a shot off target with his head, you know, from a corner, and that just sums up Harry Maguire. It's just not good enough, you know. It's really not good enough from Harry Maguire, and this is the captain of the team. It sums up United overall. No ambition, not good enough, no leadership, no talent, and their ego is bigger than what they actually are, you know. What is there good about Harry Maguire? And this is a problem not only the Glazers have done, but also Oli has some part of the problem with this. You know, who signed Harry Maguire? The Glazers and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Then who gave him the captaincy and gave him this big head of his? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer made him the captain. And to a certain extent, that is a problem. And you know, but again, with regards also to Rolf, I can't defend Rolf because if you're a manager and you had some balls and you were allowed to make your own decisions in your life, you should have stripped Harry Maguire of his captaincy from day one, and you should have told him he was never going to be part of this team, and we will get rid of you. You know, we will look to get rid of you. You know, that's the reality of the situation. Never won a trophy in his life, I don't think, Harry Maguire as well. You know, relegated from the Championship 2011. His history just goes on and on. You know, when Leicester sold him to us, the amount of goals he just lets in, the amount of times he costed us games. You know, he's not a captain, and people will go on about, oh, look how he performs for his international team. Yeah, I do agree. I did say it before in the past. His performances for the England national team is definitely better than United. But at the end, also, did it get him anywhere? No, it didn't. It didn't get them anywhere. So, and as long as Harry Maguire's in this team, I've always said, you will not end up winning things. You will not end up getting the good enough consistency to go forward as a club. Because yes, you'll win the odd games here and here with Maguire in the team. You know, I'm not saying that you'll lose every single game, but as long as he's on the pitch, there's always a chance you're gonna bottle the game, and it's always his fault. Usually, it's always his fault. And then you just look at his comments after the games. You know, we need to be more clinical. We need to see out more games. But you, the problem, not we. You. Take a look at yourself, Maguire. You, the damn problem. You know, look at the guy you partnering, Rafael Varane. Maybe learn a page from him. You know, take a page out of his book. And the problem with Maguire is he's not going to get any better. He's not going to come. He's not going to just overnight become faster. He's not going to read the game better. You know, he's not going to become this world-class defender that costs 80 million pounds and is worth it. You know, he's just not going to be that guy. And we need to offload him. We need to get rid of him. And for me, Ralph, you gotta make a decision now. And for every game you pick Harry Maguire, I will not respect you. Simple. I think we need to be ruthless as fans now. You know, the time of just giving them the benefit of the doubt is over. Like, you know, even if Ralph picks Maguire next game and win next game, we fucking know. Okay, we know how the story ends. He's gonna let us down again. So just don't pick him. Don't pick him. Play your best players. Maguire is definitely not one of those. Lindelof deserves a start, and I am still fuming with the sight of him. He makes me sick, honestly. I despise Harry Maguire. I really do despise Harry Maguire. Everyone on the channel really knows how none of us like Harry Maguire, you know. So it is what it is. But sums up Manchester United perfectly. The captain of United sums up how this club is in general. You know, mediocre, shite, and just not appealing. Not appealing, not ambitious. Can't win to save their life, you know. No leadership in the team. And that's the captain. But anyways, you know, I had to speak about it because I know certain mainstream media, especially the English media, will never speak about it. They will never speak badly on Harry Maguire, you know, because it's like the golden child. But he's fucking shit, you know. He is. That's just the reality of the situation. But anyways, enough about talking about Harry Maguire. I hope you did enjoy the video. Let me know what you think about Harry Maguire. Do you think, would you keep him? Would you get rid of him? What would you do with him? That's just my opinion. Some of you guys might think he's the best centre back to ever live, you know, for all I know. But do let me know in the comments. So subscribe if you're new, smash a like, and I shall see you all very soon again for the preview tomorrow. Goodbye.